Yeah, we're gonna go into the past a bit. There's my son, the orangutan. Let's talk about a car that was before the Roadrunner, and well, we got to go back here to this car, a GT Mustang, 1966 fastback, one of the rarest cars you could find. 1,400 were made out of the 600,000 that were made. I got one of them. There's only 27,000 fastbacks made back then. I lost it due to, let's say, a situation in my family. Now we're going to go through the shop real quick. I'm going to show you some things about the Roadrunner when I first got it. Let's get past all this. This is a Z28, a customer owned. We did the transmission in it. Turned out really good. It was a pretty rare car for what it was. There's a 33 Roadrunner motor we pulled out before we put the 440 in it. Now we're going to come to the frame rail on the Roadrunner. We had to replace that. You'll see an arrow pop up. It was rotted out where they all rot out. The other side it was in really good shape. It was full of sand because it came from Florida. Here's everything we did to put it together. I mean, that's what it looks like now before we painted it. And then here it is with paint on it. Now we're going to go into the other side of the car. These fenders were a mess. I had to do a lot of work on them. New quarter panels were on the car. Now I'm going to have a difficulty walking around the shop because it was always a mess. It was a transmission shop. We were always busy, so we didn't have time to clean things the way we needed to. There's the dashboard. Nothing's in it, obviously. Now there is. It's all been replaced. It looks really good. Everything works. Let's see. Let's get back through this shop. Well, we're going to head to the other side. Really, that's all we really need to see at this point. Let's get to the next video. That, folks, is what a frame rail looks like when it's installed. You've seen pictures of it when it wasn't installed. I didn't get all the information in there I should have. It's been a long month. I wish I could have shown you how I did it, but it's too late. But that's what it looks like. Everything's painted, pretty much put together correctly, or it is together correctly. But this is what I've done so far with this car. Yes, it's going to be purple, obviously. This is the other side completed. It's dark in here and it's hard to see it. This was the originally purple car, and it's going back to purple. I'll take you to the other side of the shop so you can see what we're doing over there. There's my son's truck, the orangutan. I am now lapping in heads into an aluminum head, which is going on the 446 pack. So I'm lapping the valves in. Here they are. It's already had a valve job done on it. We've put the motor together. There it is. I had to check for valve clearance. We have it. I'm still not real happy with the cam. I think I want to go with a 3-bolt cam and not a single bolt. This kind of scares me. Now it's going to be around 560 lift, and I'm a little leery about it. Right now what I'm doing, like I said, I'm going to lap the heads in, put the heads on, and debate on what to do next. Degree the cam, and not sure where I'm headed after that. But yeah, it is a 440. It will have a 6-pack. It's not a 440 original 6-pack motor, but it will have a 6-pack on it. Okay, here we are. Now, we're going to paint the bottom of the Roadrunner black. Got the motor in, got both sides done as far as the disc brakes. I'll let that down later so you can see it. There's the, I spent about frickin' 5 hours looking for a frickin' nut for this frickin' spindle, and I frickin' never found it, so I frickin' bought one. God damn it. And there we are. So, right now, all I'm doing is now I'm going to paint the bottom, finish the transmission. Wouldn't you know it, I bought everything but a damn clutch fork. I bought the frickin' levers, everything, Z-bar, whatnot, and no clutch fork. Thought I had one, but I didn't. So I gotta wait to put the bell housing on. But I'll paint this while I'm painting the, actually, I'm gonna paint this silver. So I can finish this painted silver. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna paint first underneath, and then I'm gonna paint that aluminum color, as they call it, and the bell housing I'm gonna paint, well, I might paint it red, orange, I don't know. You'll have to wait and see, because I don't know what I'm doing from minute to minute. I'll probably lose something and walk around here all day trying to find it. The life of this baloney. But let me paint this real quick, and then I'll get on the transmission, and then I'll give you an update. It's painted. You can't really see it, but it's all done. It's all black under here, and it turned out really nice. I mean, for what I'm dealing with. This would be the cleanest car I've ever put together in my lifetime. But all this is painted. It looks good. There's no holes, no rust. Now, after I drink a cup of coffee, I gotta finish putting the unit together. But yeah, that's a good picture of it like that. It looks good. Everything's been replaced under here. What a nightmare. But that's as far as we've gotten with the interior. And motor's in, carburetors are on, it's been started and broken in. That's what it looks like. I gotta take it apart and retorque the head gaskets, clean it up, make it look better. Brakes are done, everything's done. It's just pretty much finish up some loose ends and then body work the rest of the car. That's it. That's where it's at. It's a nasty. I can tell you that. It's a nasty. It revs quick. It's a balanced 440, so it's quick. But other than that, I'll keep you posted. There it is, the vehicle that has been talked about for the past few moments. The Roadrunner, 1970, one of my dream vehicles. Here's what's in the trunk for the car. What I'm doing now is I'm going to put the battery in the back behind the rear right wheel. I've already got the tray, that's the original tray, treated and ready to go in. I'm going to clear all this out and start establishing that. With that said, once I get the battery in, I'm going to try to do a will it run video on it. But let me go over the car with you. Hopefully there is enough light here to go through it. I am wanting to put the windshield back in and the headliner before we move, because I don't know exactly when we're moving, so I have time to do that. The interior, I have most of the parts. You've seen the motor, but I'll pop the hood one more time. Yeah, there she be. Can't wait to hear this thing run again. It sounds like something from NASCAR when it's running, because it's so, it runs just so well. Also, I'd like to get that power steering hooked up before I start it again. Finally got something to stick to this fender. Now I've had issues with this fender after issues where paint wouldn't stick, primer wouldn't stick. Cleaned it. I've done everything you can imagine. I don't know if there was something porous in the steel, chemical wise. Don't know. It just would not hold paint whatsoever. Primer, nothing. But I got it finally, I think, and I'm gonna sand this stuff down. If it sticks good, then we're set. But yeah, let me just show you the dash and what's going on with that. God, that just makes me happy every time I look at it. This door is garbage. I got to get a door for it. If you know anybody that's got a 1970 or 69 Roadrunner door, let me know. Or Super B. They're all the same. But yeah, this is the dash. Everything's done. She's all together. The reverse light. Gauges all work. I'm gonna fall my booty. Gauges all work. It's a Herb's tack from Herb's. It's, you know, a reconditioned tack, or what, really new internal tack. The horn works. Steering wheel's good. I reconditioned that, made it look the way it does, which looks fairly well, really. Oh. This is the original pistol grip shifter. It came with the car new. Right now, I just got to get her done. There's also some small things that needed done, but the wiring's done. I'd like to get replacement of those things. Yeah, because the chrome's pitted pretty good. But like the rest of the parts I have, the seats I have, even the pedals and everything that it, you know, it requires, I have it all. It's just I have the headliner, and that's the next thing I'm going to do, is the headliner and getting it to start. And I'd like to be able to drive it up on the car hauler, not push it. That would be awesome. Also, here's something. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, we're going to go into that. Yeah, those are something else. Now I have an extra one that I'm going to rebuild and do a video on. 3-speed wiper motors for Chryslers. They're a trick. I don't know who come up with them, but they are really complicated for a 3-speed wiper motor. But yeah, I'm going to go over that. I was going to do a video on that one, but it was so hectic to try to get it done as fast as I did. I had no time. But yeah, like I said, first is first. I'm going to get this mounted in the trunk, and then once I get it running, get the drive shaft back under it and everything, I'm going to see about taking care of some rust in that trunk I got to take care of. Whatever. I'm going to see about taking care of getting the windshield in. That way, when I do move it, it'll be completely closed up. Other than that, hey, if it ain't going sideways, you know it ain't fixed. So stay on it. Bye.